going on, everybody? This is John Johnson. By the way, that was me on the jet ski at the very end. Or was it? Actually, it wasn't, but I like to pretend. Anyway, thank you so much for coming out tonight to talk about our network. It's been a couple weeks since I've actually done this presentation because of the launch and all the enhancements and things of that sort. So hopefully I remember what I'm talking about. I'll see what I can do. This is so exciting. We're in launch, everybody. So we no longer have to say, hey, we're in the pre-launch of this company or coming soon and all that kind of stuff to launch. We are official as of a few days ago, and it feels great. So let's talk about what our network is, starting with the vision. Many years ago, back in the 80s, it was computers, IBM, Apple, Microsoft. I even remember playing those video games back then, the little sport games, Pac-Man, E.T., everybody's favorite game, E.T. You're running around looking for a little dot and falling into big ditches and trying to figure out what in the world you're trying to accomplish in that game. And the world's come a long way since then. Graphics, everything's changing so fast. Then it went over into the internet, Yahoo, AOL, Google. If you didn't have a .com at the end of your name, nobody recognized you. You couldn't really, New York wouldn't recognize you, and you couldn't do much of anything. Everybody wanted to be the next .com. Then social media. This is where it gets really interesting because that's what I want to focus on tonight. Social media. The fact that places like Facebook, Twitter, and many others sell your information every single day. That's how they make a lot of their money. They sell your information so people can market and advertise to you. They're literally stealing your market, your network right out from underneath your noses. And they're selling them to retailers such as Amazon, such as several other places. And they're making a fortune off of having your information, marketing to you, knowing your spending habits, your age, everything about you. What's amazing about our network is we now have the ability to take our networks back, and we can profit off of our own networks. How nice would it be to refer a friend or a family member or really anyone to a store where you can earn commission when they shop, to a car dealer, to a mortgage specialist, to several other places where you earn because they took your recommendation and saved themselves some money. That's really in essence what our network is. And that's just the beginning of it. And that's what's so amazing. A lot of people told us we wouldn't make it to launch. Well, guess what? A lot of people were wrong. There are 3 ways to create loyalty with a customer and in any business. Always give them a great deal. Always give them more value than what they pay if you can. Give them a great convenient experience. That's Amazon. Share the profits like in Ebates. Or if you ever thought about how amazing it would be if you can stand in front of a company and represent a company that does both, like our network. Could you even imagine doing both? So you're literally putting yourself in front of all of these major industries: phones, cars, travel, debit card transactions, mortgage, prescriptions, medications. That's just the tip of the iceberg. We often say here at our network, the bigger it gets, the better it gets. Well, that's exactly what we mean, because we're constantly going to add more and more ways to save more money. It's a marketplace. It's a participation marketplace. What does that mean? It's easy. You pay a subscription to enter the marketplace, just like you would at a Costco. The difference is Costco doesn't pay you to refer other people. Not every time they shop there, they don't. And most marketplaces don't. But this one does. So you will enter a marketplace, and every time you participate in that marketplace, which is where the name Participation Marketplace, somebody, not just the owner of a store, but somebody else, a member, person who sponsored you, people who sponsor them, and so on, will earn money, will be paid. Every time you swipe a card, once that becomes available, somebody other than a merchant will be paid. You save on a mortgage in Canada right now, someone will be paid. A car and all those things. I think you get my point. It's pretty amazing. So imagine if you could participate in a business where sharing revenue with some of the largest industries is a norm. Because right now you can do all those things, you can purchase all of those items. The only person being paid is the owner of the company. That's it. Maybe they're employees for working for them. This is so amazing. You sell absolutely nothing except for a dream, because people can dream again with our network, and you can be cash flow positive extremely quickly. You can do it your first day. I'm not talking about just a fast start bonus that you've seen before. You've heard people say, oh, you can be cash flow positive, you can make money, here's a fast start bonus. We're not talking about fast start bonuses tonight. We're talking about a monthly residual income that you can earn almost immediately without reaching all these crazy different levels and things of that sort, just by helping somebody enter into a marketplace. So what is our network? Participation marketplace where everyone wins. The consumer wins, the member wins, the company wins, the merchants involved win. It is the most complete win-win scenario I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything like this. I never even thought anything like this would ever become available. Not in my wildest dreams did I. And I've done a lot of things, but I never thought anything like this would ever come to place. Because of these gentlemen right here, it has. Trent Walker, our Chief Executive Officer. Many of you have seen his resume. For those prospects listening first time, you may not have seen his resume. What has he accomplished? Let's talk about this marketplace a little bit. Why is Trent so essential to this marketplace? Well, he spent 9.5 years at Google, where he and his team created worldwide payment solutions for Google. Left Google, consulted for Facebook, did the same thing. Also did it for YouTube, has done it for banks. Created his own business only to sell it to our network and take the position of a CEO. Why is that important? Well, because he's got partners like Roger Taylor, who was a marketing director for NASCAR. Operation officer Troy Nielstein, who's made a lot in the world of manufacturing, has run a lot of great teams there. Kevin Wiscombe, with his ability to work with the mortgage industry and negotiate great deals. Richard Smith, the visionary on a compensation plan. Compensation plans that have been adopted by many different companies. Nothing like this one, because they were limited on what they could do. You take 5 backgrounds like this, and you can create something special. Because we've got a Roger who's got relationships with large businesses and has the ability to market. Kevin, who can negotiate, and he's got lots of relationships as well. Troy, the same ball. All these gentlemen do. Myself, as one of the master members, I have a large group as far as contacts. So do the other individuals on the other side, on the other teams. And what's so amazing about our network, we're really all been one large team, because we're able to share in profits many different ways. And by creating the network, the more people that enter into this marketplace, think about it. The more people that enter into this marketplace, the more value the marketplace becomes. The more deals we get, the bigger savings. So it's pretty exciting that we're open in over 80 countries. That's a pretty darn big marketplace. So as we add different members over and over every day, merchants come to us and they ask us one simple question: may we advertise with you? Instead of purchasing our information, they're putting their products out in front of our eyes for us to see, and they're going to give us a discount, because customer acquisition costs them a lot of money. They do a lot of marketing and they don't know how many people they'll pick up. So it's hard to determine how much it costs per customer. They have to go out, they hire the people to do that, figure out sometimes it costs thousands of dollars just to retain to get one customer, how do you retain that customer? Let's talk about retaining customers for a minute. Then we'll get into the charter member and fans. If I'm in a place and I have a merchant and I go, I spent a bunch of money to get a customer, how do I retain that customer? Would it be easier to retain that customer if that customer is in a network where he and she is paying a subscription and he and she has a lot of incentive to purchase items in that network? So I can take the same item, I can take a bottle of Coke, for example, and say, okay, this bottle of Coke is at a gas station. This bottle of Coke is through our network. This bottle of Coke has a little discount on it through our network. Okay, I already want to buy it because it's less money. But also, what does this bottle of Coke do? Well, it could pay a commission to my upline. It can pay commission and money into the company so they can pay me better bonuses. And what it's going to do is help value the company more. And it's going to contribute to what we're doing. So which one would you buy? So when merchants look at that, they think, hey, wait a minute. That's a pretty darn cool retention model because we're getting customers that have incentive to continue to buy from us over and over and over again. Because even if they see the same product elsewhere, chances are this one's going to be less expensive. Maybe even if it is the same amount, most cases it won't be, it will be less expensive. They'll still buy from us because of that loyalty. Customer loyalty means something. So the merchants win. It's a wonderful win for the merchants. So what do? They give us a discount. So we literally are able to enter into this marketplace for one-time fee of $25 and $50 a month. I know hundreds of people on my team right now that have put testimonials up that have saved well more than $50 a month. A lot. Handfuls and handfuls. If you enter into the marketplace, you'll find something to save on. And as the marketplace grows, you'll find more and more to save on. And I want you to hold that thought for a moment as we go through this, because I want to surprise you with something towards the end of this that's really exciting. Saving $50 will not be an issue for any of us. So you literally can come into a business for $75 and $50 a month, and you can start building a base of charter members, or you can become a fan, or you can build a base of fans. Let's talk about retention for you now. We talked about retention on the merchant side. Let's talk about retention for you. How do you retain a business? Do you want to really go out and sell an overpriced lotion, potion, powder, or pill, some berry somewhere out in the middle of the Amazon where somebody else can find it, bottle it up, put it in a gas station, sell it for 20% of what you're selling it for online? Do you want to compete against that? How sustainable is that? How sustainable has that been for you in the past? Or would you rather enter it into a marketplace, save more than you pay, allow people to save more than they pay, and earn an income because you're doing that? And on top of that, build customers, because every company says, you don't go out and get a bunch of customers, go get customers. But that customer, again, can go to Google and find it for less quickly. And they're no longer your customers. It's hard to maintain those customers. It's hard to maintain your members. It's tough. And because of that, the companies have to put gotchas in their compensation plans. They have to, or else they'll go bankrupt. They have to. They're only making money on the sale of that product. They're not making money from all sorts of different verticals that our network is making money on, and more verticals. And at the same time, we're not being commoditized. That company can go out of juice as soon as somebody finds what they do, sells it for a lot less, they're done. They're done. So look how safe this is as well. Safety is a big deal in business. If we have several different products and services that you save money on, stuff you shop for all the time, and we're continuously adding to it, we can't become commoditized. And then it also offers you multiple streams of income all in one place. So everything you've ever thought about with business, okay, I've got safety, I've got retention, I've got a low cost of entry. It can actually be free, and I'll show you how. I can bring on members. for subscriptions to receive payments. I can bring on fans unlimited that aren't on any kind of a matrix. I can have as many fans as I want and be paid on every single one. Every time a fan engages or participates in this marketplace, I earn money. That's pretty powerful. That's very powerful. And think about retention. Are your fans really going anywhere if they pay $0 a month, but they're saving money on all of these items? How loyal will they be? How loyal will those fans be to you if you don't charge them anything? Just every time they engage, they save. That's a pretty sweet deal, I'd say, for those fans. It's a sweet deal for you because you're making commission on those fans. That's what our network is. That's the magic. So why are people participating? It's easy. We're uniquely positioned to disrupt the advertising and online marketplaces for products and services. I'll explain that more at the end. Think about Amazon. I want you to think about Amazon right now. I want you to think to yourselves right now, if I went to Amazon and I saved money, cool. They ship, awesome. I've got Prime, amazing. What if, just what if, every time you referred somebody over to Amazon and he or she purchased an item, you were paid? Would that make Amazon more attractive to you? How would that make you feel? That would be pretty cool. I want you to think about that as I go through this. Products and services, our perks, our meds, our travel, our network. Our perks is easy. Here in the United States and in Canada, you're able to search hundreds of thousands of places. You just type in your zip code and you go in there. You can save on concerts, you can save on entertainment, you can save on oil changes, for crying out loud, karate studios, food everywhere, dining like crazy, all sorts of different things you can save money on. I've seen car washes, I've seen laundromats, I've seen just about everything. I've saved money all over the place. And you don't believe me? Go to Our World online and read the hundreds, if not thousands, of testimonials of members saving money every single day. And if that's not good enough, our travel. I was just on a call with a team in France this morning. They looked at travel over there because a lot of them love to travel. They said it's unbelievable. Of course it is. It's wholesale with no markup. It's going back to retention. We retain members because they're not paying less anywhere else. If they do, maybe it's some kind of funny flash sale, last minute kind of thing, every once in a while, maybe, but 99.9% of the time, you're not saving more anywhere else than you are with us on the travel. We've got a gentleman in corporate right now that's been in the travel industry for years, and he swears up and down this is the best travel portal he's ever seen in his life. Our meds, imagine to be able to save up to 85% on medications and prescriptions. For your pets too, I've seen lots of those testimonials pop up. Amazing savings right in front of us. We're in a marketplace. We're not buying anything. We're not selling anything. We're entering a market. We're entering our Costco on steroids and we're saving money. That's what we're doing. Then we have the concierge services. I could tell you a lot about our auto. I've bought 2 cars from them. All I had to do is fill out a form, receive a phone call, saved over $4,700 below retail on my first purchase of a car. I thought, wow, that's amazing. Turned around and helped my daughter buy a car for college. She saved over $3,200 on hers. Now that's below where we normally buy cars. So we used to purchase cars at CarMax. We go get those to save about $8,000 on 2 vehicles. Paying $50 a month. That's a pretty sweet deal, isn't it? It's a really sweet deal. Now they made our autos even better and they even extended it. It's going, I believe, into Canada as well. And here pretty soon we'll have new cars and leases and financing and all sorts of stuff with our autos. Do you know why? Because our autos got better. We proved the model. What we're doing, guys, is we're going out and we're showing these merchants, hey, you give us a chance and we'll bring you customers. And when we exceed your expectations, we don't want to be a reseller for you anymore. We want to become a direct partner. What does that allow us to do? It allows us to get a better deal for you. It allows the service to improve. Everything gets better. And there'll be times where we actually own the places. We'll own the places. We won't just be partners. We'll own a lot of these things. This network's just going to grow and grow and grow. R Mobile, goodness, I can't even count how many testimonials I've seen for R Mobile. I've seen people cut their bill from $50 a month to $300 a month, all over the place, all across the board. Our mortgage, U.S. and Canada. Now on a mortgage, can you imagine somebody, because of the laws in Canada are different than the U.S., someone in Canada saves on a mortgage, they're on your team, you get paid a commission. Even here in the U.S., if somebody saves on a mortgage, it's great. That's great for retention. And that commission that they're paid in Canada, it moves up the TBS. I've got members in Canada. That's something to be very excited about. And as we move from country to country to country, you're going to see more and more of these deals just popping up, surfacing all over the place. We're just getting started. So coming 2020, additional products for Canada. Initial public offering to what? What is an IPO? I once watched the show. It's pretty funny. They called it an international pancake order. I'm pretty sure that's not what it means. Initial public offering. We're going public, guys. We're opening a bank. Guess what else that means for you? Because we're going public. If you get in, enter this marketplace, and you invite others into this marketplace, and you get enough people by April 30th, we'll go over those numbers in a minute, you can receive shares, become a shareholder in this company without having to purchase them before it's sent out to the masses. Would you like to have shares in this company, a company that's creating a global marketplace? Think about that. Say goodbye to the days of selling juice, guys. No more selling juice. You want some juice? Go to the flipping gas station. Go buy some juice. Go to Walmart. Get some juice. Don't store it in your garage in boxes and try to sell it to your neighbors. No. Go become a shareholder in this, where the future's headed marketplaces. Ability to get paid on swipes. Products for India. That's an interesting. Products for India. What in the world is John talking about? Well, we tested this in the world's second largest market for network marketing. And goodness, did they respond. They responded in a big way. So now we're going in there, taking guys from corporate, flying out to India, going through the registration process, doing everything the right way. There'll be products in India to offer. How cool would it be to live anywhere in the world and someone's in India saving money on something and you get a commission on it? How cool would that be? Or anywhere else. International products. Global name brand shopping portal. That's the Amazon I was talking about. That's it. We've got partnerships right now. This is what we're creating. If you guys aren't excited, I have literally slept 5 hours in the last 2 nights. Not because I'm sick, it's because I was so flipping excited. When I heard about the global name brand shopping portal, that's e-commerce, that's a store. That's the ability for box stores and places to get back in the game because Amazon's kicking their butts. How do they get back into the game? They enter into our network. They offer their products and services to us at a discount and get free advertising. That's how they compete against Amazon. And that's how you take your market back, your network back from Amazon. That's how you do it. Could you imagine receiving a commission because somebody bought a coat, a pair of pants, shoes, electronics, bedding, whatever, just thousands of items all over the world, and you can get paid? That's why we asked you, how cool would it be if someone shopped on Amazon and you got paid for it? That's what our network does. Remember, Ebates pays you back. Amazon gives you convenience. We do both. How big do you think this is going to get? Going back to it, would you like to get in and become a shareholder before it goes to the masses? I certainly want to. I've already earned it. I've already earned it. And you can too. And I'm going to tell you how here in a moment. Our bank, FDIC insured bank. Oh goodness, if the marketplace isn't good enough, Are you kidding me? We're opening a bank too? Really? With a Rev card? Where every time somebody uses their debit card, either online or anything, they use that 16-digit number, there's merchant fees that are collected. Well, guess who gets part of those merchant fees? You. Why do you think we put an R in front of everything? Our bank, our mortgage, our this, our that? Because you can become a shareholder and you can earn profits and commissions on every aspect of it. It's not just a company keeping the money. Anybody can open a bank. The bank does all the transactions. They do everything. You go do this and this and that. They charge their fees. They make money. You go on your merry way and everybody's happy. You go to the store, you purchase a coat, whatever the item may be, you walk out, the store owner's happy. But it's even better when someone you know earned money because you went and bought an item and you saved money, and vice versa. In fact, it's pretty flippin' amazing. It's incredible. That's what this is. This is not just another savings program. I've heard, John, it's a savings program. No, it's not. This is an international marketplace. This is an Amazon in the making. That's what this is. Savings program. Come on. Look deep. Think about it. Safety, retention, low cost of entry, very low customer retention. You can get free customers for crying out loud. All of it's here. It's right here. There is not a better opportunity out there that I have ever seen. Not even right now. I mean, ever. I've never seen anything like this. 2 ways to subscribe. We went over that. Become a charter member, become a fan. So you make money when others save. Well, that's a cool concept. Power through compensation, you earn profit in 7 days. What? Does that say you receive a fast start bonus in 7 days? No. I believe it says you earn profit in 7 days. We don't sell, we share savings and stack commissions. What does that mean? I'll tell you here in a minute. No inventory, no auto ship. I used to sell online. I used to be one of those guys that sold online, and Amazon was killing me. I sold all of these products, and what happened? I had to start selling on Amazon because that's the only way I could survive. And then they even squeezed my margins there. Then I had what they call drop shipping, or if I wanted a better rate, I would have to try to store something, which means I have to rent a place, get a small warehouse, all that stuff. What if I can say, you know what? I don't want to do that. I just want to refer people. They shop on our e-commerce store. I get paid. I don't have to ship. I don't need anything. I just get a commission. And I get commission on all those concierge services. And I get discounts everywhere. What if I can do that? Well, now you can. That's what our network is. You can do it in a big way. How do I make money with our network? Oh, there's a lot of different ways. You can personally roll 3 people. 3 people. That's at one time, not 3 people a month, 3 people one time. Remember, it costs $50 a month to get in. You get 3 people at any given time that's active, that's saving money, that's entered this marketplace, and you get $50 a month back. Now you're at break even. Actually, wrong. You're in the profit because you also get $2 off of each person as well. You're actually making $6. You spend 50, you get 56 back just by getting 3 people involved. And you unlock all 10 tiers of your team bonus structure. This is a 3x10 matrix with dynamic compression. We're going to go over that in detail here in a minute. People say, John, oh, I don't like matrices. Nobody can get 10 people. You don't have to get 10. You have to get 3 to unlock all 10 tiers. Other matrices, you have to get a lot more than that. This, you have to get 3 people to unlock all 10 tiers with dynamic compression as well. And you stack commissions. We'll go over that here in a second too. So the race right now, though, is a 7-day clock. Because you go out there and you say, all right, I pay $25 one time, $50 a month. Well, guess what? If you get 3 people the first 7 days, the company gives you $75 back. Now you're not out any money. You can literally do this business for free, and you're still getting the $50 a month. So you have no expenses, none, because what you pay comes right back. You do it in 7 days. If you don't do it 7 days, don't worry about it. You just don't get the $75 bonus, but you still get $50 a month. So now you're only out 25 bucks, but it doesn't matter because you know how fast you make that up really quick. You will earn a minimum of $2 for every active person in your network on all 10 tiers. Now, let me tell you something. I've run the numbers. I've crushed the numbers. I've been around long enough. Do you know what the average payout is on a compensation plan per member? Because people say, oh, my plan is better than your plans. No, they're not. No, they're not. The average payout on a compensation plan per member in this industry is 25 cents. And you can say, well, John, well, I make $100 off every member. I'm like, no, you don't. You make $100 off of some of your members. What if you're caught in a binary? You're only getting paid on the lesser leg. You're not getting paid on every member. You're getting paid on the lesser leg. What if you are in a matrix with gotchas and you have to get gold or silver, diamond or ruble, emerald or whatever? You're not getting paid on every member. You're getting paid on some of the members. Because if you got paid on every member, corporate wouldn't be able to afford to pay you. So why in the world can our network do it? Easy. They're making money because every time somebody enters the marketplace, they're not just paying $50 a month. They're buying a phone. They're buying a car. They're saving on a mortgage. They're saving on medication. They're saving on this and that. So more and more money is entering into the marketplace all the time. That's why you can get paid on every single member almost 10 times higher than the average before you stack commissions. So don't ever tell me your comp plan is better than this one, because point blank, it's not. And when people understand that, they become very excited. Very excited. Let me show you how this works. You, right here. You go get your Power 3, boom, we've already established you break even every month. You do it in 7 days, you get a $75 bonus. They go, they build the matrix out, they keep going, build, build, build. Here's where the stacking commissions gets fun. We make $2 a month on every subscription. Whether you bring the person in or not, you get 3 people, you unlock all 10 tiers with dynamic compression. $2, $2, that adds up fast. Well, what if somebody in your downline says on a phone, or a couple of them, and another dollar comes up line to you? $10 goes up to 10 tiers, that's $1 to you. You make another $1. What if they save on a car and on average you're making $4 more per month per member now? Now you're making $5 a month a member. What if they save on a product in our store? You make 10 cents, 30 cents. You might be making, in this example, $7.40 per member underneath you. That's called stacking commissions. Why? Because they entered a marketplace. By you introducing them into that marketplace, you're getting a percentage of purchases in that marketplace. It's our market. We own this together. We're building this together. That's what's so amazing about this. Keep going. Mobile, autos, more product, more product, more product. Now you're making $12 a month per member underneath you. So what comp plan is better than this one exactly? Show it to me. I've never seen it because it doesn't exist. That's why I've never seen it. Okay, so we won't become commoditized. We're safe. We've got the retention. We stack commissions. We save money. We don't have to ship ourselves. We don't have to store product. We don't have to sell product. We sell the marketplace. We're taking our network back. This is absolutely phenomenal. We are literally a business center. We're a referrer. We refer people for a living. What do you do for a living, John? I refer people to save money. That's what I do. I refer people to save money. I have them help them enter into a marketplace where they can create an amazing business for themselves. And we make it easy. Subscribe, save, share, earn. That easy. So a lot of different support. We have our corporate, our Rise Up training, watch for videos, all sorts of stuff. We've got Dave in there. That's a great trainer. John, Ed, those guys, corporate trainers, amazing. Been around the block many, many, many times. Support website. Support, Luke's been in support forever and a day. Him and Mike Lynn and everyone, great support team, and they make it easy there. And it's going to get better and better as we grow. More people will come in. I mean, We just launched a couple days ago. We look like we've been launched a while because everything looks great. Website looks great. Everything just professional. Probably has to do with Roger being a former marketing director of NASCAR. I'm sure that helps. The rnetwork success formula launch system. Learn, share, earn. John, what do I do when I first get started? Easy. You gotta take the units training. You get the launch guide. You just step by step. This is how you learn this business. 1, 2, 3. And you learn. You learn how to navigate the marketplace. You learn where you can save money. And you repeat the process. And there's very duplicatable systems. There's different teams. There's different, all sorts of things. A lot of support in this one. Then the importance of timing. Going back to that Amazon example. Amazon, what do? They make it convenient. They make it cheap or cheaper, less money in most cases. Why? Because they have buying power. We've got purchasing power. So now we can get items for less money. And we can be convenient. But we also pay you a commission. Does that make us better or worse than Amazon? Do you want to be out in front of this or do you want to wait? Oh gosh, I got to think about it for a while. I got to do this and that. Well, all these other people are getting paid a weekly commission and they're saving money and I'm seeing thousands of testimonials. I got to wait. I got to see more. I've got to see more. I don't know what else you need to see. I have no idea. Because I wouldn't want to be watching people cash their commissions out every week. I wouldn't want to watch people post more and more savings while I'm sitting on the fence. All companies go through these phases. We're just right after formulation. We haven't hit critical mass yet. We're going to hit critical mass, I can tell you that. I know what I'm working on. I know what a lot of members are working on. We're definitely hitting critical mass. Where are you going to be in this marketplace? Where are you going to be in this race? That's the question you've got to ask for yourself. That's for you and only you to decide. Because right now, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it, everybody. I'm so excited about rnetwork. This has been a true blessing in my life, more than I can even imagine, and it's just getting better and better and better. And all we're doing is inviting you to enter into our marketplace. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. We'll talk to you next time. Good night.